Shade 45 is the morning after, and I'm Angela Yee, and Wyclef has blessed us with his presence this morning.
What's good?
Now, you know, everybody always talks about this, and I know you get this all the time, because the last I heard the Fugees reunion, you said it isn't going to happen. You know, Lauren's been the holdup. And I remember back when, like, all that drama happened, they said the reason why she had so many legal problems when she did her Miseducation album was because she really wanted to do that album and say she wrote and produced it and did all of that to prove to you that she didn't need you, you know? And that's what I've heard from, you know, people that worked on that album. That was a whole, I don't need any man, and I especially, you know, don't need Wyclef. Did you get that feeling also?
I mean, I was so young then.
Right.
You dig? Really, see, there's one thing about me, like I told you, like, I'm like, I don't Suge Knight nobody, you dig? Mm-hmm. So if you feel like you can do it, you have to go ahead and do it.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? But for me, it's like, I'm comfortable in my skin and I know what my gift is. That's why I'm able to do it over and over again for a whole lot of different artists, because I love producing. Like, I'm a fan of artists. So you gotta understand, when I met Lauren, she was 14, you dig? Mm-hmm. Like, and till today, I've worked with a whole lot of women in the studio. I've never came, because her talent surpasses talent. You dig what I'm saying to you? And she's the best rapper. You know what I'm saying? She's the best singer. It's like, it's all equal. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like, she gonna sing a song and then when she rhymes, she gonna slack on it. Right. And you gotta understand, I gave Lauren her first CDs. I was like, go study this, you know? And she's like, yeah, I'm getting these little poems, and went in the booth and spazzed out on me and Prize and was like, yo, we gotta start.
Step it up.
You better step it up, man. You know what I mean? So understand from there, but inside of the Fugees, you know, inside of that circle, I've always been the pinnacle of what Will I Am is for the Black Eyed Peas, period. Like, that's just what it is, you know what I mean? So for me, Lauren is talented to the T and all that stuff, but I would be the one that would stay on that equipment and figure out, you know, I'm the one, when you hear Killing Me Softly, that detunes, that can't afford a Fender Rhodes, and I detune a S900 Akai, and I'm playing it like a Fender Rhodes. You know what I'm saying to you? So for me, the Fugees getting back together, the magic of it would have been the trust factor. Because if there's not, like, they got to be willing to put their hands in my career, like put their career in my hands, and I got them. Right. Which means, like, if I'm like, do this in the studio, you used to do it before, so why you don't want to do it now? You know what I'm saying to you? So for me, they're great, you know what I'm saying? And they're gonna always be great. But the Fugees, is better that it leaves a myth vibe. Like, the score is a myth. When you hear it, it's a myth. It was done in the basement. Like, you don't want to go from there to having do a sequel and then you've destroyed your complete myth. Right. You know what I mean? It's better you live on that myth. So that's really where I'm at. You know what I mean?
So the whole thing is a myth. Just remember the score and the good times, and we're not. But I feel like you would be willing, because it always seems like you're the one that's willing to work through it, man, if it's possible, but you can't compromise.
I'm a producer, right? So, like, producing the Fugees would be the greatest thing. You dig what I'm saying? But when I go in the studio with Shakira, she trusts me. You know what I mean? I go in with T.I., like, they trust me. Like, you look at everybody I've been in the studio with. Whitney, when you say they got to be a trust with the artist and the producer. Because if you coming in there, you coming for something. Right. You want a top 10. So then it has to be a trust factor there. So for me, I trust the artist. When I work with women, it's easier, because I put all of the power in the women's hands when I'm in the studio.
It would be harder.
No. Any women, they'll tell you, I got the psychologics down pat. Like, the women rule, you know what I'm saying? And I let them do everything that they're doing.
Thank you.
Then they be like, okay, Clef, so what do you think now? You know what I mean? And then I go in and do what I got to do, you know what I mean? So if anytime, you know, I'm saying this again, once again, you know, if the Fugees ever find in their heart that they ready, you dig, and they really want to do something, it could be historical.